the grace of God, we are come for from today.
Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected.
Hail this land of glory, we the Ambazonian, nation loyalty. Praise to our Savior who granted us the freedom, and legends to the hero who bowed the lonely gather. Glory to glory, we rise in
Una good morning, my fellow Ambazonians. I want come for can salute una for this morning for Monday. We now today na Monday, a Ghost Town Day, na number 12 day for the month of October 2020. My fellow Ambazonians, una good morning for all una. Na 8:30 for morning time, 8:45 for morning time for Ambazonia time. Na 3:45 a.m. for Toronto here, and also 3:45 a.m. for Washington DC time also. So I still day up so that I feel talk for our people then before we go try to get small sleep, and then we start our own day. So una good morning for all now. The conversation today now it go be now one of the conversation the way they don't flop social media with the collaboration left and right, unity left and right, lead the revolution not get leadership left and right, we hear all these things left and right. Ambazonia, they look for a miracle, they look for a cure, they look for a breakthrough, they look for a prayer warrior, they look for all those things. So like when a leadership coach, like when a leadership strategist are the always want for give una answers, are the always want give una solutions. When tension day, when people that they feel anxiety, when people that they vex, when people that they feel confused, now the time that way I show up for can help what people they get understanding, may they get clarity, may they understand things, may they make sense of things. So the conversation today, now one of the most interesting conversation we I go ever get on with the Ambazonian people then, because the topic. Say Ambazonia, they look for a miracle. And so today, I want to give Ambazonia the miracle. All right? So, when I welcome, when I can join me for here, we go to talk. I go take una enter for inside the revolution. I go take una enter for all the corner them for the revolution. Forgive una waiting the happen. For left, right, center, up and down. For place we will day, for place we will not day, for what is supposed to happen, what is not supposed to happen. I go break all these things them down. And then I go give now the miracle where we want them. All right. So I put this picture for outside for all we, because I know say una be people they wanna like church, all man like church, all man like God. Now people will be people that will believe for prayer, will be people that will believe for a lot of things. I just talk to make I put this picture for outside for all now. Make all una I put this picture for outside for all now because. A lot of noise. Even the people them for church. Even the Muslim people them, the Christian people them. Even activists. Organizations that they look for the miracle cure. So today I go give now the miracle cure with the Ambazonian people. They want them from ASU. ASU just give you the miracle cure. I go give now. I don't come. I go break the news today. I go break them for una today. I go tell una the miracle where Ambazonia they want them. And how we go get them. But first, we go start with this song from Willie de Paris. Now, Willie de Paris on a Paris. Which one? This conversation for today, for this morning time, na bruhaha. So, make all man come fine.
Je suis le leader de la 3e génération. Ah ouais. Ambaboy, c'est moi. Pardon, libère-nous. Oh, pardon, libère-nous. Oh, pardon, libère-nous. Oh, pardon, libère-nous. Pardon, libère-nous. Oh, pardon, libère-nous. Oh, pardon, libère-nous. Oh, pardon, libère-nous. Wally on the move.
Yes. Maman Ambazonia.
Maman Ambazonia. Marie-Félicité de Londres.
Oh.
Les anglophones, tu les assassines.
Pardon, libère-nous.
Les femmes enceintes, toi tu les brûles. Les journalistes, tu les assassines. Les politiciens, tu les emprisonnes. Dis donc, libère-nous, oh, pardon, libère-nous, oh, pardon, libère-nous, oh, pardon, libère-nous. Dis donc, libère-nous, oh, pardon, libère-nous, oh, pardon, libère-nous, oh, pardon, libère-nous. Nos diplômés de Bensigine, pardon, libère-nous. T'as divisé les Camerounais, pardon, libère-nous. Le tribalisme dans la patrie, pardon, libère-nous. 40 ans de dictature, pardon, libère-nous. Dis donc, libère-nous, oh, pardon, libère-nous, oh, pardon, libère-nous, oh, pardon, libère-nous. Dis donc, libère-nous, oh, pardon, libère-nous, oh, pardon, libère-nous, oh, pardon, libère-nous. Yves Kemayo, le manager des managers.
Quand on voulait Paris,
Oh yes! We need the Paris on show again.
Quand on board the new
You don't make all étudiants, they don't be in a chambre de payer sa quota. Mouna pour 20 ans du jambier, laissez du bagarre na outi vampire. Profession for them mouna dem na jongleur. Il go battre waka for money time, you don't get bolo. They want go ask Jean for bar, for credit. He go pay out to wait.
That's right.
He travaille où? He dit polo for outside.
Ask them,
Mouna for 18 ans. Don't be a ninja. Akparade for hate. Don't be laissé dans la profession de make it the babla. Ni à the ask and que feras-tu de ces jeunesse? If you never in la jeunesse, oui, don't take courage. Enter for Isanjiba, cross désert. Il bat la boxe, je meurs ou je vis. Calibri de calibro. Imite Macron face à face pour salon d'agriculture. La fois bien où Macron pour un up. Il bat à tes peuples, c'est moi qui a libéré Camto. Where you let me say, c'est toi qui avais libéré Camto. Tu es menteur. Sapologie italiano en Amérique. Il vient répéter. Notez votre position clé. You know go get bolo. If you are say, never to me Jésus, you know go get bolo. Le pays appartient à ceux qui sont en haut. Ou au défaut down, non? Yes. Me and the officer, après 40 ans de pouvoir, what you want to do with this them? The only profession we don't give for la jeunesse, n'a pas bibi. Faut carrer les gangs, protéger l'entourage, pour se me cultiver longtemps, longtemps et longtemps encore. You don't tell me like a gibier them, man, you don't rise. Anglophone, they don't tell you say, wata na wata, you know what confirmer, you go confirmer anytime. Say, koki we no get oil, na egusi pudding. That means say, le koki qui n'a pas l'huile, c'est le pistache. Tu vas lire. Listen. Tu vois Mouna for 18 ans, oui, non, que bolo, il faut être crédit pour bar. On a liste franchement. Et j'y peux revenir non. Écoute la jeunesse camerounaise qui commande dans un bar. On a souffrance, on a beaucoup souffert. Franchement, 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 franchement. Mami yo, abe for mimbo. Money no day today, I go pay you tomorrow. Mami yo. I pay for mimbo. Money no day today, I go pay you tomorrow. If I did lie, me wata carry me go. Wali on the move, me wata carry me go. If I did lie, me wata carry me go. Me wata carry me go. Yeah, the axe say. Now who's that president this way?
So my fellow Ambazonians, I thank when I say when I don't take the time for join me, make a salute our friends them quick, and then we go start the story. I go broke on the story for this sharp morning time. Make a salute all our friends with the day for here. Come right there, Leonga Martins too for that side for that side for Boya. We salute you. Good morning for that side for Boya. I hope say when the whole ghost town fine. I say every mommy fine mommy ma Irene. Mommy is still there up. Yeah, Reme. As we salute you, mommy. Reme still there up. Chai. I say Quintalum. Quintalum need to sleep. Welcome, Quintalum. Oh, Divine Promise Aku will salute you. Ma Mercy, good morning. Kebu will salute Wuna. All right, Comrade Nji. LC will salute you, Mangum. Oh, just make small comment. Make we salute all man. Make we salute all man. The story this morning over plenty. I beg. The story over big. All right, Comrade Grace would salute una. Mayenda would salute all una. Una morning for all una. Make we start. So, my fellow Ambazonians, make we start. Una sabi say this revolution they so drama over plenty. So sometimes we get for light things up. Drama over plenty. The tension over plenty. So actually some drama they were there for tell una. So na general no pity that na general no pity that it don't come out. It come out. It go make a video. Just like how they call it. Just like Nso Foncha. Yes, Nso Foncha, just like Nso Foncha. Sometimes it come out. That time we be the chairman of ASC. When I remember, Nso Foncha be the chairman of ASC, and Nso Foncha come out. He say the people for the soldier them for ASC. With that time Nso Foncha come out, can create this thing that they call and say ASC. Where Sako finally take him from Nso Foncha, drive Nso Foncha. So they can make a prank for Nso Foncha. They make and say they don't the ASC forces them where they be there under the way to they call and say county by county. They don't kill like a man. So Nso Foncha come up outside. Nso Foncha come up outside. It can make big presentation. He say he forces under the ASC county by county. They don't kill Patrick Ekema. And so Foncha no say na prank. So now we General No Pity. General No Pity don't come off outside. Never stay. It go for some battle and it did like say kill some Ekelebe them. So General No Pity come off outside. He can't knock you for chest. He say, "Hey, Ambazonian, I don't kill that La Republique gendarmerie commander. What they call it? Say Tupac, right?" So General No Pity come out. He can't make video for outside. He talk say he go for mission. He don't kill that gendarmerie commander. What they call it? Say Tupac. So Ambazonians, now way Tupac, the gendarmerie commander way they for around that area. He too don't vex. He say 90s when I hear. So now when the man too don't vex, he don't move your own video, come off outside. Una 90s, move when I hear. Drama plenty. So make you laugh small.
I don't see them for Facebook. Some man don't go post them for day. Say he don't kill Tupac. More than 10 person don't call me. When I talk for the person, say don't do far because that from that day when we post that thing for Facebook and no say that you support me. Because if they don't be support me, they don't call me, ask me say to pack the house. But they don't call me, so ask them to pack the house. So I get population for my back. I get civilian for my back. When I send for the person, now my face this, I don't hide them. Say they never born ye. They never born ye. When my time go reach, I go die, but don't be you go kill me. And if you get power, me come up for bush, for a place where you dey, can't meet up me. Now talk for ye. Say they never born ye. Now the ever see Ben like that, they make am so no? And they make am so too for my finger. Now talk for them, say me. Not be ye go kill me. Because it's small. You don't post that for fail say, well, Jim said you gonna for Tupac. Now me this, now Tupac this, he never die. And not be that foolish boy, that rat, that beef. Go kill me. When I send you video for you, say anytime we go there ready, he go meet up me. Because me, I know be that kind soldier. And you go now for a place and shock day. And you go now for a place. And the talk the video with the hear. No go stand for corner mosque. Talk say you don't kill Tupac. Sleepers 7 no day for your food. But you talk so don't kill Tupac. At the wedding, anytime we go dey ready, we go dey together. Okay, applaudissez pour vous-même.
So, Ambazonians, now the drama than this. What did they for Ambazonian revolution? Now the drama than this. Ambazonia, they like drama. Ambazonia, they like film. They like movie. Ambazonia, they like drama. You go left, not drama. You go right, not drama. Ambazonia, they like drama. They like entertainment. Ambazonia, they like drama. They like Congosa and drama. They like them. Ambazonians, they rather say you entertainment. You give them drama. You give them comedy. You make foolish things. They laugh. Than for you for educate them. Than for you for give them what you go change their life. What you go make their life better. They like drama. They like drama. So now in that, now the drama that, when I don't see the consequences of this drama them. Even soldier, they like drama. A whole general, it go make drama. Now the consequences of that. See small la Republic big commander. Now in that, they gun challenge an Ambazonian general no pity. Just because they like drama. Every day, no pity go enter for machine. He enter for machine. He take picture. He take picture. He's putting food for up. He wear leather jacket. He wear leather trouser with boots. He go washing machine. He hold him. He take picture. He take picture. He take picture. They like drama. So now that the big commander don't come out, he can't challenge it just because of all this drama there. So the behavior of General No Pity, it not be different from Ambazonians, their behavior. It not be different. Ambazonians, they like drama. So for the past few days, when I don't see because of this drama, all kind news don't come off outside. Just 1 week after we get a very big, wonderful independence celebration for Ground Zero. We all Ambazonians. Therefore, they talking about the independence celebration. Where the forces, they create them, organize them, plan them, make it happen for Ground Zero. For put Ambazonia for the world stage. No. Now drama. 1 day after independence, Ambazonia, they start for drama. They start drama. Instead of for celebrate Wetiwa people, they don't do them for Ground Zero. And sell them for the world. For take all those things. Present them for the world. Say, see Weti the Ambazonian people. See how much control they get them for their territory. See how much control they get them for ground. See how much of their territory they control them. See how they demonstrate control of the territory. See the kind Independence Day parades and celebration where they are the various defense forces them for ground. They hold them for Project Ground Zero and show Ambazonia control. After this big victory them, now the things and this will see them for Facebook. Now the thing and this will get them from an activist. Now the thing and this will get them for movement. The way they call themselves, say movement where they stand for Ambazonian independence. No. What did they give now? Drama. Give now drama. When Ground Zero, it worked so hard. When the forces, they worked so hard. For give with the international currency for diplomacy. Instead of Ambazonia, them for be proud and project those things and celebrate those victories. The next day, they just forget and like say nothing happened. They enter a drama. They enter comedy. So over the last 4 or 5 days, we don't see a lot of drama don't they come off outside. With this thing about Oh, Ambazonian revolution not get. Oh, Ambazonian revolution not get leadership. Oh, Ambazonian revolution there is no unity no day. Oh, Ambazonian revolution collaboration no day. Oh, now this thing and this they. Oh, unity no day. Oh, collaboration no day. Okay, unity no day, collaboration no day. Now I talk say it be so interesting. How just a few days after independence, all these people then, they can't make this noise about unity, no day, collaboration, no day, the revolution not get leadership. And I said, revolution not get leadership. Collaboration no day. Ambazonian never get independence because collaboration no day. Ambazonian never be free because collaboration no day. I said, okay. And I asked myself, say, Asu, you be the white guy. You be the white guy. The why be say, after we get this big success for Ground Zero, after we get this big victory for Ground Zero, why be say a few days after this big victory, these people not fit talk about those victories? Why? Why be say a few days after, these people that they can't talk about collaboration, unity no day, the revolution not get leadership? I say, why? I say, I say, the Ambazonian people they so then the one results, but no one work. The one pray, may God answer their prayers, but no one do the work. We go give them the results. Okay. I say, Ambazonia, they look for a miracle. I say, I say, for which I know, now only lazy people them. They woke up for morning time. They find miracle for them for be rich. They define miracle for them forget better work for education when they not get them. They want married, they don't want commitment. They want love. No, they want sex. But they don't want a relationship. I say, okay. So they want a miracle. They want a miracle to freedom. They want a miracle to independence. So I said, but Asu, why? Why these people that they cry for collaboration now? I say, I get it. I get an answer for Una. Why did they cry for collaboration? Why did they cry say the revolution not get leadership? I get an answer because I be the guy where they find solutions to problems. So I get an answer. It finally clicked for my brain. And I said, yeah. Here, I tell Una. When I define collaboration, when I define unity, why would I not get unity? Why would I not get collaboration? And so it brings me for this point of a very interesting thing that happened for the Ambazonian revolution. When I say we got these plenty groups them. So one day they don't be infiltrated by La Republic of Cameroon, they will not be a news story for una. A lot of una activists them, from all the evidence, they take money from La Republic of Cameroon for do the dirty work so they do for una revolution. So they will not be a news story, right? All these things they want to get them, right? So I say, okay, Asu, a lot of all this movement them, you tell me, most start with Bo Herbert. Now which roadmap Bo Herbert give the Ambazonian people for their liberation? I want to ask you this because I got a very interesting conversation with a big brother for that side for Europe. And we really got a very interesting conversation today. And he really inspired this conversation I want to get with all now. A great big brother for Europe, very successful man, a very successful, loving, caring, husband to his wife, and a great dad for a pikin them. Very successful Ambazonian. With person where I get a lot of respect for you. We get almost an hour conversation. We'll be now for morning time for my own Sunday morning. You'll be now afternoon for your own time. And he inspired this conversation. I said, okay, make with the Ambazonian the one collaboration, right? Yes. So maybe we'll ask ourselves, we'll start with Bo Herbert, where you go organization where they call and say more risk. Now, which roadmap Bo Herbert, where he call himself say a leader within Ambazonian revolution. Now, which roadmap Bo Herbert, he give the Ambazonian people them for their independence. Now, which roadmap and now which strategy Bo Herbert, he give the Ambazonian people for independence. Okay, more come on for that. From Morisk, Bo Herbert and in Morisk, they don't give Ambazonian people them any roadmap. They don't give Ambazonian people them any strategy for their liberation. All right, move to next one. APLM of Dr. Akwanga. When I go back from 2016 to 2017, now what will be Dr. Akwanga a roadmap we give them?
Power off.
And what will be the strategy we give the Ambazonian people for their liberation? No roadmap, no strategy, just make Ambazonia the pick guns and all that. All right? No roadmap, no strategy. Then we'll move to the next one. We'll come for Sako. Now which roadmap Sako, IG, the pick IG, they give the Ambazonian people them. Now which strategy they give the Ambazonian people them for their national liberation? No roadmap, no strategy. Sako is strategy we give the Ambazonian people them. When he come for Canada, for 2018, he talks his strategy be classified. The only thing we tell the Ambazonian people say me they give $2 million and he go take them for Boya for 3 months. That's what he talking about all now. No roadmap, no strategy. Move to the next one. All right? Go for Siseko IG. Now, which roadmap when the pick Siseko, even before the pick Siseko, now which roadmap Siseko began for the Ambazonian people them? Now, which strategy Siseko began for the Ambazonian people them for gain independence and freedom? Now, which one? Any of you know? So, Bo Herbert, he talks he want independence for Ambazonia. He not give Ambazonian people them a roadmap. He not give them a strategy. The only two way Bo Herbert be talk, now say make Ambazonia they organize an election and elect a prime minister. Now all that. No roadmap. Bo Herbert, no roadmap, no strategy. Dr. Akwanga of APLM, no roadmap, no strategy. But the one liberate Ambazonia. Okay? IG of Sisiko Ayoktabe, no roadmap, no strategy. They will declare restoration of independence. All right? Sako come in, no roadmap, no strategy. The only roadmap and strategy, give me 2 million and I'll take when I go Boya in 3 months. When I give 1.4 million, the wipe am. All right? So they abandon Wuna for the make noise say Wuna want freedom, Wuna want freedom, Wuna want freedom, Wuna want independence. But Maurice, he not give a roadmap. Siseko Ayoktabe, he IG care, he not give the Ambazonian people any roadmap, he not give them any strategy. But they want independence for Ambazonia. Maurice of Bo Herbert, he not give the Ambazonian people any roadmap, no strategy. But they want independence for Ambazonia. Sako Kam of Sako, the same IG. Sako Kam, he not give the Ambazonian people any roadmap, no strategy. But they preach independence and freedom for Ambazonia. All right? Dr. Akwanga of APLM, no roadmap, no strategy, but the one independence for Ambazonia. Very interesting set of people. Very interesting. And every day, they tell una say, they want give una independence. They want give una liberation. Wait till be the roadmap, wait till be the strategy where you go give the people them the freedom. basic common question for any person where he get a brain if he ask. Okay? Now Yerima don't take over. Sisekwe IG. Now not 2 IG today. They don't broke, they don't split. 2 IG. So Yerima don't come. Now which roadmap, which strategy Comrade Yerima of IG Care he offered them for the Ambazonian people as a roadmap and the strategy for give the Ambazonian people them freedom? I am curious. Una see place una problem that they come out? Una see place una problem that they come out? Talk is cheap. Empty talk. They create all these organizations and institutions, and you get leaders that come out outside and they tell every day, tell una say they want liberate una. Every day they tell una say they want give una freedom. Now when you don't ever ask any of those leaders, well, I don't name them, for present to you their blueprint for give you the freedom. They wait for a miracle. Somehow, some way, someday, a miracle could just happen. Wishful thinking. Of all activism, since 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. Now, which of una activism they don't stand for articulate the roadmap strategy for the Ambazonian people them, for any of the leaders them, where they even support them? Which one? Which one? You see, you know why? Because una no one be honest with ourselves. Una live on a daily basis. Una be deceived by people una call themselves say una leaders. Every day una be deceived. Social hypnosis. You see why? When I need to get the progress when I think say when I want them. Because substance no day. How a people they go give una freedom when they don't know, they not get a roadmap and a strategy, a plan of action for follow them for achieve the objective for the people they rise up for. And they not feel articulate them for you. Sako go for Punchline Africa. I think a Punchline Africa. The man asked a very basic question. Now, what do you want to make the international community for help, for help the people of Southern Cameroon? Now, so it ton. Enough it talk am. Why? Because in a day, inside in a day, a noise, empty talk. I did tell una this thing because una need for wake up. And that's why they deliver, they manipulate una every day. They manipulate una every day. When una they make progress on the ground, then they not fit know how for take that progress because they not get a path for carry una. They build institutions, they get name, all the name. All these groups them they get name. If I ask you say for Bo Hebe, the organization that they call and say more risk, you tell me now how many people they did it? How many people? How many? Now be Bo Herbert is spokesman. Now be Bo Herbert is Secretary General. Yes. Now be Bo Herbert is Secretary of State. You know him. You know the Secretary General for Morisk. You know him. You know the Secretary General of APLM. You never see his face. You never hear him talk. You know him. Now who be the Secretary General for IG Care for Yerima, a cabinet? Now who? Who be the Secretary General for IG Care Yerima, a cabinet? Now who? Apart from Yerima, now who again you know he where he make up Yerima, a cabinet? Now things in this Ambazonian they need for examiner. So that we fit stop this bullshit with our people them. So that we fit stop this nonsense. They tell you say they get defense groups. Yes, Yerima, they talk say they get defense groups. Now who be in charge of Yerima defense? We know all the generals and the commanders them for down. Now, which one he be represented by? Where he be under the IG care? Which one? We need to get these conversations. We need to get these honest conversations. When I want collaboration. Now the conversation this for collaboration. Because I want build with the basis of collaboration and the basis of unity. Now leadership this. A different level of game. Okay? Make we go for the next one. Republic of Ambazonia of Pagoji Dinka, where now doing gang, they control them. Now, what will be their roadmap? What will be their strategy for national liberation of the Amazonian people? Then they get their roadmap. Now litigation. That means that for carry la Republic of Cameroon go court. Now their roadmap that they don't talk them from day one, so they don't hide their own. They talk say if they carry la Republic, they go court. I don't know if La Republic will ever go court. Yes. Okay. So at least then they try. You know, Padinga won't be very straight. Because he don't win the court case for. Now he win the first court case against La Republic. Gojidinka, Dr. Gojidinka, he be the first Ambazonian where he beat La Republic inside their own military tribunal. He win a court case against Cameroon colonial government. He win them. He beat them and he not behind no lawyer no day. He defend himself and he beat La République du Cameroon for their own military tribunal. The moment he come out, he exile himself because he knows the next thing they can kill it. You know, and for the he beat La République du Cameroon for the court case, for the Bamenda High Court case between Ambazonian versus La République. So he get a track record for a case against La République. He come out there, you know, and for the he come out, he go Abuja, he go sue La République du Cameroon government for Abuja High Court for Nigeria. He win the case. And the Abuja High Court, he tell the Nigerian government, say the Nigerian government, he get a responsibility for follow up with this court case for make sure, say, the independence of Southern Cameroon be restored. So, you feel no say, okay, for that side, they get a track record for their roadmap and their strategy. And if they continue for that, maybe one day, but one day now when, right? See, Dinga don't all, you know, we need to even hear about the Republic of Ambazonia again. Now, doing gang and Dinga and Pekin, the young one we did for England. So we salute them for at least they try. And then some part today for England. This part called me. He called me. He said, when I need to listen for all people, their advice. He called me. He said, look, I don't make a research. I don't do this thing. He said, look, if we take the Cameroon government, he said, look, I don't sue the government of the United Kingdom for their own court. He said, if we carry them go for court for England, I go win them. And that partner lawyer for England, that's on OPA. He said, if we carry the government of England, we go for their own court, we win them, then they will be forced for make sure say Ambazonia get independent. I say, okay, pal, we'll get that conversation another day. Right now, the game don't change. All right? So, think about it. Now, the colonial state and their colonial dictator, they don't declare a war against the Ambazonian people, right? They declare war against the Ambazonian people. So now you get a people that they face a brutal war and that they use style for commit genocide and all kinds of human rights abuses and crimes against the Ambazonian people, right? So you get all these movements. You get all these movements. You get all these people, they tell us, say, the one with independence, the one with independence. Right? You get all these movements then. Now, which day, Bo Herbert of Morisk, where he talks, say, they say he want the independence of the Ambazonian people. Now, which day, when Bo Herbert, they see that he kill Ambazonian, burn their house, drive them in, go stay for bush, destroy everything when they get them. Now, which day Bo Herbert can't stand up for defend the rights of the Ambazonian people, them, for defend themselves. Now, which day? Now, which day Bo Herbert don't cash it on. He talks to make he help for mobilize, for give Ambazonian people them guns and bullets for them for protect and defend themselves. Now, which day? But he won't give now independence from La République to Cameroon. And you get tanks. You get thousands of La République du Cameroun troops from Ambazonia. And then every day, he wear coat. Big man, waka. Can't talk now with big voice. Make all kind arguments. Roadmap no day, strategy no day. They kill Ambazonia, they go. Yerima come. He take over from Siseko. Now, which day? VP Yerima of the IG care. He don't cash shit on in front of Ambazonians. He mobilized the forces. Mobilize resources. He talks in a $50,000 is, na $25,000 is, make the buy guns and bullet for protect and defend Ambazonian people them. When? But there be a government. We be government. We be IG. Government will not protect its own people. A government will enough stand for outside, for raise money, for give, tell the people, a government will enough stand in the face of genocide, in the face of a war. They not get the cannons for can raise an army and defend the people. Even when generals are the day for ground, they not fit bad, they not money, they need to raise money for give them guns and bullets. Not only for find ways for buy allegiance. The people they carry their name. For soldiers where they never ever recruit them, soldiers where they never ever train them, soldiers where they never ever equip them. But every day they tell when I say they want liberate una, we be government, we want liberate una. As they talking for pigeon, now who the fool who? Empty talk, bet. So you get all these people them. Now when they come up, when they cry, we want collaboration, we want unity. Unity on what? Collaboration on what? Unity with who? Collaboration with who? You got one group of the IG will be led by Sako, the infiltrator here and Chris Anu. They don't already sell Ambazonia through the Mafani Musonge plan and through Swiss HD. A highly infiltrated organization. When I get all the facts, when I get all the evidence. They take 1.4 million, they chop them. They kill their own forces of county by county, 680 of them, because they don't give them guns and bullets. They carry all them, put them for school, call La Republic wipe up them all out. And then, when I go, come on, we want unity, we want collaboration, we want unity, we want collaboration. When I want miracles, what you look for miracles in the midst of chaos. Because when I not be honest, when I no one tell those groups the honesty, and so as to go speak them. Change not occur when people not speak the problems. Change not occur when you not identify the emptiness and expose them. You not figure growth, you not figure change. This one not been against anybody. We must speak the truth to the Ambazonian people. They want freedom. The people, they be ready for freedom. But most of these organizations, the people, they not be ready for lead. They not get the competence. They not get the skill set. They not get the experience of leadership. Lack of competence, lack of skills, and lack of experience for lead for these kind of times. Who's a Christian come out? He ever hold gun? Who's a Sako come out? He don't ever train a soldier for ground. They don't ever create a camp. But every day they can't tell when I say they feel the breadwinner. They never know place where they feel buy gun. But every day they can't tell when I say they feel the breadwinner. Boy, but not the worst. He never even believe for self-defense. Dr. Kwanga try. Dr. Kwanga try. Now the only one amongst them will try. It will be a great inspiration for all we. For 2016 and 2017. It will be a great inspiration. He inspired the Ambazonian people. He encouraged them through his Soka death. He gave them revolutionary education, made them pick guns. So he get the skill set, he get the experience. The only failure or weakness for Dr. Kwanga, I say, get the temperaments for build a team where if he execute a vision, like a good man, and he be means well. But he not get the temperament and he never set up himself for be a leader of a team of people. Now the only thing that way he make Dr. Kwanga not be effective. He get the vision for a head. He get the strategy, but for articulate them. The too much vexation for the prison where you go and the torture. Obviously, it interfere with the ability, for really communicate that vision and that strategy. Not be saying no get them. They're a brilliant man. So it make it come for chucky. It make it can be vulnerable. The lack of the ability for be able to form a team and then raise money for be effective leader. It make it can be vulnerable for all these thief Sako them. So what you wanna be left with? What you wanna be left with? Now which of all these groups I don't name them? Now which of them they don't build una They don't recruit forces and build a defense structure for ground zero. Which of them? I'm just curious. Because na conversation this una get and forget, una need forget on una selves, una need forget on una parents, una need forget on una families. Now the honesty this way, it will free the Ambazonian people. Because it cuts away, it cuts through the bullshit, it cuts through the empty noise. That's why you get all these activists them. Tomorrow they're talking about this one. That's why last week, just 1 week, a few days after our independence, una activism that they can't call for school resumption because they don't get a roadmap and a strategy for liberate una. So why they don't call for school resumption? The other one, where they call it Bosco, now that yesterday don't call. Hey, say, Ambazonian now may they go join Camto. He say, man, Ambazonian they go join Camto. If they join Camto, it go give them independence. If they get a roadmap and a strategy, therefore they take on a left and right, up and down. No. So if you see all the movements them and all the organizations where they carry the Ambazonian people left and right, up and down, now because they don't get a strategy, they don't get a roadmap. If they get a roadmap, Sakono for carry Ambazonia, them want go sell them for Swiss HD, for chicken change and chocolate and cheese. And small Oibo woman then, and for sleep for small hotel, and for go take picture with Oibo. If they get a strategy, they get a team of people when they stand for the independence of Ambazonia. They're not for accept, for go discuss with Swiss HD, for effective decentralization, for make peace return for the regions of northwest and southwest regions of Cameroon. Now because strategy no day. So they become desperate. Una unite for wetin? Una collaborate in what? Tell me. Go collaborate with Bo Herbert. No roadmap, no strategy. You no believe for self-defense. Go collaborate and unite with who? Sako the infiltrator will be controlled by La République du Cameroun secret intelligence agencies. Where they don't infiltrate ground zero. Make most of their fighters they not attack La République du Cameroun anymore. Make most of their fighters, maybe they only protect and leave La République du Cameroun may do their things then. And for disrupt the other nationalist forces then. Then more go unite, more go collaborate. You know why? So the unity we want to call for now an illusion. The collaboration that is seek, now an illusion. Collaborate on what? With whom? On what terms? On what purpose? On what outcomes? So, we never get the collaboration and the unity be lacking. Now because we get very incompetent leaders, we get very lazy leaders, incompetent and lazy. So you tell me, man talk say you be Ronaldo for football. How you go? You go form a team and unite. Who person will never kick ball for the whole life. Now which kind of team you go create them? Now which kind of team? They go pull you back. The chaos on the siam. The social toxicity for social media. Now because you get very incompetent leaders, you got very lazy leaders, you got very ballless leaders, you got very unskilled leaders. When it comes for leadership, maybe they be intelligent for something else. Maybe they be intelligent. Maybe Sako be intelligent. Now for the Bible, they better not be for lead a revolution. Not be for lead a people for freedom. Maybe Chris Ann will be good for a loud empty noise, for make empty propaganda. But not be enough for lead and inspire a people. Maybe Bo Hebe just be a good journalist where if he make convincing argument. But not be enough for inspire and encourage and empower a people that they face genocide and war crimes and all kind atrocities them. It required a different skill set. It required a different knowledge. It required a different level of intelligence and expertise. So you know if you call people leaders when they be incompetent for a specific area of leadership. You know if you call people leaders when they be lazy and you see them. You know if you call people leaders when they know if you build a team where if you deliver specific, measurable, tangible, quantifiable results. You know if you call a person leader when they put you in front of camera, ask you a question about a problem, about a history, enough to articulate them. So how you want to make Ronaldo, he go unite and he collaborate with person who never kick ball for his whole life? That's why leaders, they feel inferior. All right? Leaders, they feel very inferior for collaborate. Why? Because collaboration will show their incompetence. When I listen to one of the top leadership experts, when our leaders, they fear for collaborate with the one the way they get the know-how, because by collaborating you got to bring something to the table. All right, collaboration means say you go also bring your own plan for the table, you go bring your own roadmap to the table, you go bring your own vision to the table, you go bring your own teams and your forces to the table. Collaboration, they fear collaboration with AGOVC and the ADF because most of these people them now empty loud noise. They get nothing to offer the Ambazonian people them. They don't get a structure. They don't get a capacity of leadership. So collaboration, it go open their last. Wind go blow. Their show go show outside. Okay? Now they are the fear of their incompetence. Now it make them the fear for collaborate, for create a genuine, transparent collaboration. Because collaboration means say, all that noise, it will be exposed. All the flash, it will stop. So if we talk in a defense, we go know if you really get forces or not. If you really get guns or not. If not for education, we really know whether you get a team of expert educators with the other team of expert educators that feel work with them. Like what happened between the AGOVC and let it be this group and the people that they call them say coalition for dialogue and negotiation. They call for a meeting. AGOVC, go for meeting. They just say they want to talk about education. AGOVC people, they want to go there. They already design their curriculum. They create an education board. They put all their things in. So they go there well prepared. When they go there, instead, the people for coalition for dialogue and negotiation, they instead talk say, well, una carry that, una order, una file, una don't design them, una carry order, una system for that, una education board, una give we, make we go examine them. If you begin your own, why you want take our own go examine them? Una the sick on it. Because they don't get nothing. Instead for say, hey, as we don't meet up, so we'll be the work on this thing, we'll be the work on this thing, we'll be the work on this thing. When I do work on this thing, when I do, okay, maybe we'll feel come together with the two systems. No. So now when our problems and this collaboration go expose a lot of these leaders, their incompetence. It go expose their empty talk. It go expose their inexperience. It go expose their laziness. That's why a lot of people, they fear collaboration. So that's why a lot of people, they only talk about collaboration for emptiness. Make we just come out. Like what happened for Canada to 2018. When Ambazonians, the Shidon, we bring Ambazonian out them for 6 countries, from the United States, for Canada, for England, for China, and for so. We bring Ambazonian them all together, all across the globe, for create the Canada conference, so that we bring all the leaders them together. What will happen? Because the conference, we may say, this big conference, we will bring Aya Paul. They be also planned for invite Weber for that conference. And then for bring all the movements them, the core movements them, make all them, they come together and they create a collaborative platform where it go handle 3 things. Number 1, it go handle the communication for the revolution. Number 2, it go handle the finances for the revolution. Number 3, it go handle the defense of homeland. The moment Sako no say this collaboration, it go expose it go make it go come with that collaboration. If he get a plan, what he do? He and Cristiano, they immediately sabotage a conference who will take 6 months for planner. Kill him. Talks in a Tangaji conference. Talks at Tangaji don't send plane me come for Canada, and when that leaders come here, Tangaji go can't carry all them. Well, Ambazonian, when I don't suffer, so now the problem then is that the thing don't be say groups they not fit compete, they not fit collaborate, they not fit do a lot of things. A perfect example now what it just happened 2 months ago for SCBC. Alright? SCBC, when the Siseko IG care they be get them, if you don't die for 6 months, the team don't die, they never be for satellite for 6 months, they not be fit for pay the bills anymore. Alright? So we say okay. Once they start for say okay, make we start for collaborate for small things them. And they say okay, well, consortium and IG care and AGOVC. Since IG care already get the SCBC, now what is the problem? They say no, they get problems. They not be fit for pay the bills anymore. Things will be very hard for them. So okay, well, now we don't come with 3. What if all we 3 we revive SCBC and then we create a joint partnership for manage LCBC together and then divide the time for LCBC so that all we feel communicate for that platform. for Strengthen Ground Zero and for Inspire Ground Zero. They say, okay, no problem. So they put money together. They revive SCBC. Because SCBC don't die, it don't be off satellite for 6 months. They will only get not only SCBC Facebook pages. Be active. All right? What will happen? The moment they revive SCBC, they air 2 of my shows on SCBC. 2 of my shows. Those shows, they enter Ground Zero, we start to change the narrative for Ground Zero. They air 2 of Capo Daniel shows them. The people for SCBC, they say, okay, no problem. We na submit una time frame and all the programs so that we fit create a schedule for all man for SCBC. The moment we submit them, what will happen? They send me an email. Silas Atefo. He said, no, right now SCBC program, they don't flop. Send we back your program for the next 6 months. It will take now until 6 months for we review the schedule for SCBC, so there is no space, no day. And they're supposed to share the space for all 3 movements. Why? Because they fear ASU. They fear ASU incompetence. They fear my communication abilities. They fear my leadership skills. They fear say when we go just 2 times when we go SCBC, we go be so impactful. People like Silas and the rest, their voices go lost. That's why they killed Silas, killed the collaboration, block all AGOVC programs, block Capo, even though we be paid our own part of the money, AGOVC be paid their own part of the money. Now the thing this way they make people no one collaborate. The fear of competent people. Incompetent people, their inferiority complex. Now the thing that way it prevent collaboration for Ambazonian War of Independence. People they feel inferior. Okay? Now the disease that. A disease of inferiority complex, of lack of confidence, lack of skills. Now, no problem that. All we, if us to go for SCBC, us to de-energize and inspire now. Now for we purpose. If we change the narrative for Ground Zero, now for who their benefit. Now for the benefit of the liberation of homeland. Now for the empowerment of the Ambazonian people. But no. You see, so when people they get this low self-esteem, they go begin to protect all these things them. And then block the greater progress. When people they lack the skills and competence, they go shit on for this thing because that's the only thing that way it give their life a sense of significance for Ambazonian War of Independence. Once you take once you take away what they don't, the things that they don't become within Ambazonian War of Independence, they feel say within themselves there be nothing. So that's why they go for protect these little things. A disease. If Capo go for SCBC, Capo the empower na who? Capo the empower na Ground Zero. Capo go inspire na who? Ground Zero. Capo go educate na who? Ground Zero. But no, Capo go become more popular. So you go get this one them like Don Pasho. You go there, they all them, they go feel say their voices go disappear. When they get 2016, they get 2017, they get 2018, they get 2019, for 4 years, they never read books on communication. They never take training on communication. They never improve themselves. You wonder why people get this low self-esteem. Leaders, they get 4 years and they never acquire the skills of leadership. When I meet up Sako and Sako staff ask me for advice, the very first advice I give Samuel Sako, now say make Samuel Sako he go take courses on communication, on public speaking. When I ask you if he be an honest man, he go tell you now. My first advice for Sako, when he call me for private advice, I suggest for Sako, make he go take public speaking training. Because it is fear camera. I be doing that for who? Not for myself. I be doing that for help. I mean well. And you know, whether I take the advice or not take the advice, I even recommend a couple of books on communication. What you wanna think say be a problem, not be a problem. All right? Unity no go liberate the Ambazonian people them. Collaboration no go liberate the Ambazonian people them. What you go liberate the Ambazonian people now an effective leadership with a clear strategy and a clear vision. You know, we'll take all these empty head people then, without skills, without competence, without experience, for how to prosecute a revolution and how to communicate and how to lead the people. Now, which kind of country will I go bilam? Ambazonian no go become the second La République du Cameroon. Imagine, say, currently, when I take Don Pacho, okay, because it is speak for a national platform, maybe not a good guy, but what if he offer people them? Now they can't country down Ango Bilam. Now they can't country down Ango Bilam. Now which kind of value systems? No wonder. Look, get serious, my people. Get serious. For the last 4 years, what you wanna define am, una do regeta. But if una want remain confused, that one una palava. The kind leadership we una want them, una do regeta. I start from make analysis for this revolution since 2016. I start from make analysis since the period of the Bala, the Fontaine, the Partisan. I start from make analysis for this revolution since the period of Barrister Boga. Now we start for study this revolution, start for make analysis, make comparative studies for all these different people them and see what if you do. I know this game in and out. When it comes for this game for leadership, I be a genius. Because I come for a very different background. Very different. Just like Dr. Ayaba. God don't give una a man where he don't take a life, he don't spend them for study the international system, for study La République du Cameroun, for study human rights, for study revolutions. It don't take time for study which it take. How will it take human rights? It go study human rights. And then he study international relations. It's not correct. He go study revolutions. He take all these things and it bring them from Ambazonia for understand how the international system do work. For understand how you fit take human rights and you take international law, and then you put them for Ambazonia a case, and how you feel make that case, and then they start to look how you feel make that case for self-defense. For the whole with the international community, you know, go consider the Ambazonian people as terrorists. And then how you feel defend them. If una dey look for a miracle, Ayabacho Lucas, now the miracle with God don't give una. I dey tell una this one. I don't tell una this story since 2017. I tell una for 2017. I tell una for 2018. I tell una for 2019. I dey still tell una for 2020. If una want freedom, God don't give una wetin go liberate una. If una want a democratic society, una need a leader where he get character and respect for the human lives. You want a leader where he get the character and the conviction. Number 3, you want a leader where he get the competence. A leader will be competent for that domain. Liberation. Now the thing that you need them. You don't need collaboration. You don't need unity. You need a leader who go free a people. He get the roadmap. He get the vision. He get the character. He get the conviction. And he give una a roadmap and a strategy. It don't help una for build the finest defense force. Produce the best generals. All the commanders who they did for ground zero today, they be trained by the ADF. Most of Dr. Akwanga, a forces of the Sokadef, now ADF trained them. A gift from General Ivo become the greatest Ambazonian, the bravest Ambazonian will ever live. The same jealousy people them, the killie. The same incompetent people them. The same bad people them. They turn killie because of jealousy. Because they believe say Ivo it work. It make Ayaba for popular. Ivo it work. Be the work for the breakdown zero. So this incompetent, lazy people them, bad heart, they destroy Ambazonian. They destroy the quest of Ambazonian freedom. Today, they be loud, empty, they move now up and down. Next, ADF, it not end for day. It give una General FM. For 4 years, it don't lead ground zero, move from Manu, go for Momo, move from state to state, end to end. The only general who feed one. The only one. Battle la République du Cameroon. Train forces. Mobilize communities. Now, which kind of leadership again when I want them Ambazonians? The same jealousy people then. Kachi killed the other 23 colleagues, including General Agama. The same jealousy people them. They see the weapons with Dr. Ibabidi provide them. Sako take money, he chop them. He and Cristiano, they take money, they chop them. The moment they see ADF their weapons, we Ambazonia, they raise the money through the PIN project. General F and come out, may go divide those weapons. The moment they see them, they shake. They call Sako them. They say they bring plenty of weapon them. They killed 23 ADF fighters. Killed General Gama. kill General Fon. Carry General Efan. Shoot him more than 19 times. Thank God for General Efan. Lock him for some place. Thank God it disappeared. You go come up for some bush. If one die with all the gunshots. Some pararescue. See. Power carry General Efan. It saved General Efan life. Before it forces the fine way for go picky and then stabilize it. Wanna see now why? Wanna see now why? They killed those 23 fighters. Why? Jealousy, incompetence, laziness. While Dr. Ayabadi struggle every single day, why would he struggle every single day for build ground zero, raise money, talk for una, with clean heart? He don't build the most transparent, accountable, corruption-free system for the Ambazonian people. He elevate the Ambazonian. The way we don't present the Ambazonian people them, it give the Ambazonian people them the pride we no other Ambazonian don't ever give them. It take Ambazonia to the to a level of internationalization we no man will ever do them. The jealousy want them. They cause it the cram work, it the cram for communicate. A mastery. It takes time for develop those cognitive skills until you become unconsciously unconsciously competent. So that we don't need scripts. When I don't get what you want time. Now the truth that you need for know. The Ambazonia Defense Forces and the Governing Council of Ambazonia, it go liberate the Ambazonian people there for the collective freedom of every Ambazonian. We go do them together. We go like for collaborate for a transparent collaboration for things that were a priority for this revolution. Not be collaboration for please people them. Just for collaborate, but for things that they go make a tangible difference for the lives of Ambazonian. We go collaborate on things where they get substance. Will people that be equally competent and honest on the things that they matter to the Ambazonian people. On the things in which they guarantee for give the Ambazonian people unconditional freedom. We don't always set the example. 2019, it come up with a contender force for Project Ambazonia for the international community. For make Ambazonia an international contender. So that the world no go see we like La Republique, like a geographic region of La Republique. What happen the moment it create the contender force. The bad people, they go back, they go scatter them. Because they say, go give Ambazonia Ayaba credit. Just so that make it solidify ground zero, make the forces, they work together. Make all the groups that come together, collaborate together, train together, plan together, fight together. They will go for back, go make all kind audio them, make all kind noise. Discourage them, chakaram. Now, which other leader? They don't make those kind of efforts. Which one? Now, when I hold myself back, not be God. God don't give we everything where we want them. We get one of the best, bravest general for ground. With all the things we don't do them for ye. It still stand strong. It still stand tall. General F and don't sacrifice a life from the time where the other one we did now for Yaoundé, what to be named. We don't get we belly don't big now. You don't drink too much me before. You don't drink too much me before Yaoundé. Belly we did like a woman we did 9 months pregnant. What to be named? Nambere. From the one with Nambere and Commando, they do them for general big number. From Batibo where they catch you, they torture you, they shoot gun for a foot. With all the things we don't do them for this guy. Don't do them for this general. It still stands strong for lead the Ambazonian people then. And it fight for any person. It fight because it get a structure, it get leader, it get a leader where he believe in he. And that he knows say that leader love you and it is sacrifice for you on a daily basis. Because of the leadership, soldiers they go only trust you now if you be competent. Soldiers they go respect you if you be competent. Soldiers they go follow you. Leadership, people need to respect a leader will not be competent. People need they don't be around an incompetent leader. Until a leader be sophisticated and competent enough to build a successful organization. Because an organization require all kind behavior, them the good, the bad, the ugly. You must be able to manage these different behaviors and you mold them for always make sure say that they do most of the work for follow the vision and actualize the vision for the freedom of the people. See the kind of people that Dr. Iba don't attract them. The Vice President of Governing Council of Ambazonia, now an international human resource strategist, one of the best for the world for institutional and talent development. He did teach for 4 universities across the globe. 4. The Vice President of Governing Council of Ambazonia did teach for 4 universities across the globe. One man. Sense. Why? Now the kind talent and skills you need them that for build the institution of the state. See Dr. Larry Yamba, now the artificial intelligence expert. Pa Yamba a Pekin. So he grew up for the revolution. So through time, he don't develop the skills and the mastery of what case. See, please, Dr. Iba, come on. Now, man, come on, man, come. Who said Dr. Larry, come on? Manu. For Imojo. Ejagam. Who said the Vice President of Governing Council of Ambazonia, come on. Come on, Lebialem. When I see the diversity, why me? I be picking for Manu. I be Mafia picking. Born and bred. I be Boki. How Dr. Abaka make me press secretary for represent a vision, for represent a brand and a leadership, because not been about tribe, not about competence, not about inclusion and diversity. Not about who fit do the work. Not been about which language you speak. Now the Ambazonia this we want give way. C for ADF. Benedict Kwa. Oh, man, why have you finished? C is Secretary for International Recognition and Peace. Now, one of the top experts for international policy, for international policy analysis and development. Very brilliant guy. A guy where when he talk, your skin is shake. So when I feel understand why Dr. Ayaba and the egg of seed they be so ferociously focused, laser focused, and why did they produce such results? Because they put the right people with the right skill set, the right character and competence. They put the most competent people for places where they feel achieve the highest level of impact and results. Now we'll come for ADF. Who will be the Deputy Defense Chairman? Benedict Kwa. A boy since when they small, they don't start carry gun them, run mission, bomb Mongo Bridge. They don't battle La Republic of Cameroon since they small. Map the entire territory. Who will be the Secretary General of the Ambazonian Defense Forces? Comrade Ayamba, a brilliant strategist. C, the Deputy Defense Chief for the Ambazonian Defense Forces. Comrade Sheikh Kavi. How many times Sheikh Kavi don't come up for a base? Go for ground zero. How many times? He don't go ground zero more than 6 times. And sometimes they go there for stay for 6 months. E1, Sheikh Kavi E1. Now Sheikh Kavi build the first, he put the first stick for ground zero, for build the first camp. Sheikh Kavi. Sheikh Kavi don't train more than 7,000 ADF forces, including General Ivo. Now Sheikh Kavi training. You feel see the talent. Who be in charge of the forces? The overall Grand Command. Mama Wally on the move. A mommy we need to sleep. Well respected. Very competent. Very caring. A mommy we need to blink. That's why the egg of C no be an organization for beb. Now based on competence. They the only attract now people them based on your talent, based on your competence, based on your skill level, and based on your character. Because we know we build a nation of lazy people. Dr. Ayabana, a leader where he want build a prosperous nation because for his own life, he don't live him. He prove him every day. He keep a full-time job and lead the revolution. The most hardest working person where any of you go ever meet up. Now the kind role model that we want them. Now the kind leader that we feel lead by examples. Examples. You want hard work. We go build Ambazonian on hard work. We no go build Ambazonian on corruption. We no go build Ambazonian on laziness. We no go build Ambazonian on empty talk. We go build Ambazonian on character and hard work. Competence, character, hard work. Now the 3 ingredients that we need them. And any person will get these 3 ingredients, I guarantee you will be successful for life. Go ask one of the most successful one of the most wealthiest man for America. Go ask him the 3 things that would be necessary. Go ask Mr. Buffett. He is 85 years old now. He still woke up for 6 o'clock for morning time. He woke up, he dance for go office at the age of 85. It is still lead one of the biggest company for the world. Berkshire Hathaway. The most successful investor of all times. At least he get 1 or 2 things to teach you about how to attract and select the right people them, for build the right organization and lead the right teams for produce consistent peak performance results. Ambazonians will be very lucky. Will be very lucky. Will be very lucky. Say Dr. Iba still be alive. Will be very lucky. Will be very lucky. Forget this kind leaders them. So you feel get confidence. You don't ask the Ambazonian people for do one thing. Make we get the job done for freedom of homeland. And I be ready. I be ready for meet up with any leader, for meet up with any activist, and exchange views on which I don't talk today. I be ready for meet up with any leader, for meet up with any activist, for any platform, for exchange views on which I don't talk for here today. I be very open for that discussion. All right? Any leader with this thing vexy, make he invite me. If wait here talk today, if vex any Ambazonian leader, make he invite me for any platform. We go get this discussion. Any activist wait here talk if vexy, make he invite me for any platform. We go get this discussion. We go build Ambazonia on the foundation of hard work and competence. Not be manipulation, not be empty noise, not be deception, not be lies.